So we decided to buy a MacBook. We went in the store, we bought like a MacBook, and then we bought like an iPhone. Once we were coming out, we had a car like in the parking lot, and we had the MacBook in the back seat. So he opened the door, he grabbed the MacBook. As soon as I didn't have time to like close the doors, my partner shouted like, "Oh!" And I looked back at him, and then my instant reaction was I just ran after him.
Okay.
And I started running after him. I was pretty close to catch him, but then I realized he had, I don't know what kind of weapon was it, but he had something in his hand.
The total amount, how much?
So MacBook was $6,200.
$6,200?
Yeah. And then phone which was saved, which was around like $2,000. Since the guy had something on his face, like a covering on his face. So I went to the Apple store, I informed them, okay, this is the incident happened. And there's a good gentleman who works there. So he informed me this happened like twice the same day.
Okay.
One was on someone else. And this has also happened the previous week. So it's like very common.
Very regular incidents, and people buy stuff from expensive stuff from the Apple store, and they are being robbed in the parking lot. So what you are thinking now?
I'm probably going to move to a different country, like where like at the end of it, Canada is probably going to lose some people like who are skilled.
Educated people.
Yeah, correct. So me and my partner will probably go to US.
Question here is of public safety. Every day we see that snatchings are happening. The earrings or the bangles or vehicle snatching, everything is happening. Our police forces are catching these criminals, but our system is not working because the bail reform, the criminal code, the system is releasing those criminals every day, and they have such a confidence that again they are repeated offenders. They are doing again the same crime, like break and enters, the cell phone stores, jewelry stores, and vehicle thefts. Everything is happening. So question lies with our politicians. What are they doing, and when will they take a step on this? We have a young couple with us who has been robbed when they shopped from the Square One Mall. We are standing here in the Square One Mall, and they shopped from the Apple store. When they went out from the store, they were being robbed brutally. All the expensive things were robbed. So we have Dr. Sugandhat with us, and he and his wife, they were the shoppers in the Square One Mall. But what happened with them, we will hear from him. So can you give your introduction, and when you came for shopping here in Square One Mall, what happened with you?
Yeah, so my name is Sugi. I'm a physician from India. Currently I work as a medical assessor in Toronto. So it was Thursday last week. Me and my partner, so we decided to buy a MacBook. Like there's a big story behind it. Like she was trying to get into Harvard University in US for her internship or whatever. She's a dentist, and then eventually she got in, and we decided when she will get in, we'll buy like a really good laptop because that's what she'll use for. So we went in the store, we bought like a MacBook, and then we bought like an iPhone. We bought like the best MacBook we could buy.
So which store you went to?
Apple store.
Apple store, yes. Here in Square One Mall?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So when we bought it, we just came out. We did not really stop anywhere. Now, once we were coming out, we had a car like in the parking lot, and it was pretty busy. It was like, it's not like it was empty. So it's pretty busy. As soon as we sat in the car, and then we had the MacBook in the back seat. And then we also had the iPhone in the back seat. I also had my other MacBook in the back seat, which was like an old MacBook, but it was still a MacBook. So as soon as we sat in the car, me and my partner, someone from the back door opened the door, and the mirrors, the windows of my car are pitch black. So you can't figure out what's inside the car. So he probably knew where I kept the newer MacBook. So he opened the door, he grabbed the MacBook. As soon as I didn't have time to like close the doors, my partner shouted like, "Oh!" And I looked back at him, and then my instant reaction was I just ran after him. And I started running after him. I was pretty close to catch him, but then I realized he had, I don't know what kind of weapon was it, but he had something in his hand.
He had the weapon with him?
Yeah, I'm not sure like 100%, but that's what I told the police as well. But there was something in his hand. I was like, I'm not going to chase him, not going to risk my life and my career just for some guy who wants to steal.
So basically you bought stuff from the Apple store, you bought MacBook, you bought phone also?
Yes.
And what else you bought?
That's it.
The total amount, how much?
So MacBook was $6,200.
$6,200?
Yeah. And then phone which was saved, which was around like $2,000.
Okay, so phone is with you, but the MacBook got stolen, $6,200. So we can say that a medicine professional, a doctor and a dentist being robbed here in the Square One Mall, and then you reported to police. What police said?
So as soon as this happened, we called the police. Like they were really good people who tried to help me, tried to locate the guy. We know he was like in a getaway vehicle, like I think it was a white vehicle. I kind of saw him. He went to the other door, but I stood there. Like someone called the police, and then my partner called the police, and they said like, was there a weapon? And they were not sure.
Okay.
And then even they said if there was a weapon, they did not point it at you, so we can't come. Just call the non-emergency line.
Okay.
So we decided, okay, like the Apple store was closed at that time. We went to the police station, and they told to make a complaint over the phone. We made a complaint over the phone around 10:30 p.m.
Same day?
Yeah, and the police like said they would show up in the night. They did not. The next day they came around like 3 p.m. And then eventually, like all in all, the response was they'll go and check the cameras, the security cameras, like which we also went to the Square One mall security, and then complained there. We went to the Apple store as well. But the police said, okay, they might get caught in like 1 year or 5 years. If they do get caught, we'll just ask you to come to court date. But since the guy had something on his face, like a covering on his face.
How many people were there?
The one I saw was one, but I'm pretty much sure he had like a getaway vehicle. So
getaway vehicles, more people in the vehicle. Okay. Okay. You told us that you went to the Apple store after this robbery happened next day, and they told you that they have a staff who can give you security.
Correct. That's what they told me.
We are never aware of this thing. What happened?
Yes.
Can you tell us
so
that?
So they never told me. Like, I mean, my point of view is if I'm buying the most expensive thing in your store, you should have told me before. But the thing is, like, they are offering like they have like your own security guard.
Tell us, you were being robbed in the parking lot of Square One mall. Then next day, what happened? You went to the store.
So I went to the Apple store. I informed them, okay, this is the incident happened, and there's a good gentleman who works there. So he informed me this happened like twice the same day.
Okay.
One was even on someone else, and this has also happened the previous week. So it's like very common.
Very regular incidents, and people buy stuff from expensive stuff from the Apple store, and they are being robbed in the parking lots.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they offered you that.
Yeah, they offer like when next time you buy it, just let us know that you need security until the car, and we'll send someone to
So
like.
Why Apple Store never gave you a security when you bought $10,000?
That's it, because it was not stolen in that time.
They never told you.
Yeah. So that's like a lag in information, I would say.
Okay. So for how long you been here in Canada?
It's been almost 6 years.
6 years. You are here. So did you ever experience these kinds of things? Because you might see everything happening in the news, that people are home invasions, the jewelry store thefts, the car vehicle thefts. You yourself as a professional from back home from India?
Yeah.
So did you ever experience these things before?
No, never. Like I actually moved from Nova Scotia.
Okay.
It's opposite of Ontario.
Okay.
You can leave your car door open. No one would steal it.
Okay.
But here I have to make sure, like I have to get all the tech in the car so no one steals it. But I've never experienced it, but I've seen like people being scared. Like when I see people entering into homes, like I don't want to buy a home.
Yeah.
I don't want to like spend like so much money and education in this country and then just being robbed. And
so what you are thinking now?
I'm probably going to move to a different country, like where like at the end of it, Canada is probably going to lose some people like who are skilled,
educated people.
Yeah, correct. So me and my partner will probably go to US.
Okay. Right? So many trucking people, they moved to Dubai. Some people, they moved to Florida. Many went back home, India. So it's a scary thing, and it's disheartening.
Yeah, it's like I don't feel safe now. That's the thing. Like since then, when I'm walking, I'm always like looking who's behind, and I'm not getting my phone out in public, because like if someone steals my phone, like what I'm gonna do, right? I'll run after him, but then if they have a weapon, like I'm not gonna risk my life because of like a few thousand.
So you are a physician now?
Not currently not.
Okay,
here.
But you are practicing physician.
I was practicing physician back home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is the reason that you wanted to share the story? What is the reason?
So I guess the main reason is so the people are aware. I had a perception that Canada is safe, right? At least like our own, vehicles and everything stays safe. And then I had a perception that, the police is there to help. You know how much days would it take for me to get the police report? 15 to 25 days.
Wow.
And then I can't even go to Apple and show them the report. Why would they believe me I was wrong?
Yes.
They need a police report. But the police report is going to take 15 days minimum. So I think the system, how it's set up, it's kind of set up for failure, right? So like
there's no action.
Yeah, there's no action basically. Like
if police catch, what you see that what happens with these criminals?
They're released. Like I know there's a law, like if there's robbery below 5,000, you have to do catch and release.
Yeah.
Like, what does that mean? Like,
Even
catch-
$50,000 cars being stolen,
Yeah.
but still they are released.
Yeah, like you're promising, and the robbers are asked to promise they won't do it again. So, I mean, it's sad, but I don't think things should work this way.
Any message you want to give to the Canadian politicians, irrespective of any party, but either provincial, municipal, or federal? Any message? Being you are educated people, like educated from the doctorate medicine side, what message you want to give to our politicians?
I would say try to look within your heart. Everything is okay if it's happening with someone else, but once it starts happening inside your home, then things kind of change. Once everyone dies, we die in the same manner. We are gonna disappear. I've seen people open, dead, whatever country they were from, they're safe. But really try to make a change in the world, try to leave a legacy, right? Rather than focusing on winning this and this. I guess winning in politics is a byproduct of what you do.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So I guess make sure it's a safe place for people, at least for middle class people who cannot afford to have 5 or 10 security
Yes.
guards at all
Yes.
times.
Thank you very much for sharing this story. We never want that you should leave this country, but what should we do? Because for last 9-10 years, the same questions we kept on asking from our politicians, either provincial or federal, that if public safety is not there, if people don't feel safe, they will definitely move out from this country, and they are doing that. The educated, the professional people, they are moving out. So there is no chance if we don't act today, now. So Canada is very disheartening where we came, which country we came to make our dream successful. We are seeing that people are moving out. This is one of the reasons that this couple being robbed here in the Square One shopping mall when they purchased the Apple stuff, MacBook and phone from the store.